Howdy, folks, and welcome back to ARK University. Professor Bowden Maddox here with my assistant, Astrid Maddox, and we're going to teach you all you need to know, hopefully, about these darn towers you see in the map. We're right here below Green Tower, and quickly, if I show you, there's actually 3 towers on the island. We're in the middle of a heat wave, so it's a little hard to see right now, but if you go over to the, in fact, I'll go ahead and go down to normal gamma, maybe it'll make it a little easier. Over there in the winter biome atop the snowy mountain is the blue tower. Over here to my left, which is actually towards the west, the southwest of the map, is the red tower, which you'll find in a sandy, sort of hot area. And then, of course, you've got the swamp with the green tower. Now, this little thing down here, this supply drop, is actually a beacon, we call them. But these are the towers, and the 3 towers, serve a very similar purpose. They all pretty much do the same thing right now. They may do different things in the future in ARK. But right now you can do some summoning with them, you can do some transfers of dinosaurs and items with them, and they're all unique in one way, however, and that is in how they appear and where they are. The green tower is raised above a watery platform, as is the red tower. All are reachable by foot. It's easier to reach the green and the red towers. They're pretty much close to ground level, and you can reach them with dinos or on foot fairly easily without too much discomfort. The blue tower is accessible by foot, but you have to climb the mountain through very snowy passes with a lot of T-Rexes and wolves and all sorts of nasty things. So it's a little more tricky to get there, and you usually want to get to that one by air. But the blue tower has the benefit of being a tower where no animals spawn, so you can go there and not have to worry about being harassed by any animals unless you have summoned them. We'll get to that in a second. The green and red towers do have some animal spawns on them, and sometimes some nasty animal spawns. Sometimes you'll find some bugs, sometimes some dilos. Occasionally you'll find raptors and things of that nature at these spawns. But for the most part, they're fairly safe. They're a good place to land, too, if you're in a bird and you need a little stamina back. So let's talk about what the towers actually do. Let's come on down to the green tower and let's take a look. I'm going to land my bird here, and I'm also going to drop my monkey, my Mesopithecus, which I dropped right underneath my monkey, as you see there. In fact, that's probably not a great place to put her for the demonstration, so I'm going to grab her and I'm going to try to dump her over here instead. There she is. She's a little more obvious now. Now, if you walk up to these pedestals, the towers, by the way, these beams of light, these green beams of light, they don't hurt you. You can fly right through them. In fact, you can fly through the entire tower structure in a bird. Doesn't do anything. You can't land on it anymore. You used to be able to land on it, which was really fun. But if you access this, you'll see that there is an option to summon a broodmother. Now, there's going to be other bosses you can fight at various points from other places in the map, so I imagine this might change in the future. But if you're at least a level 5, and you've got the 8 Megalodon teeth, the 4 Tyrannosaurus arms, the 4 Argentavis talons, and the 2 Sauropod vertebra. In other words, you've killed at least 2 Brontos and collected the vertebra. And you have at least one of the different artifacts from the 6 artifact caves on the island, land caves. Then you can place them in this inventory. Just drag anything in and drag all those items in, and then click on this. It'll become lit up, and you'll be able to summon with tribute. All of your sacrifices will go away, and somewhere on each pedestal, the broodmother and all of her little spider friends will spawn and fight you. And if you beat her, you get a lot of rewards, which is really cool. Now, every terminal also has this button up here called Transmit ARK Data. And if you're playing single player or you're playing a server that supports it, you can put things such as, I don't know, say I have my favorite helmet for my Mesopithecus, a really cool hatchet, a GPS, and some cool flares that I want to save. I want to transfer servers. I want to go to a different server, or I want to leave single player and go to server, or I want to leave a server and go to single player. You can put them into this area, and they're saved. They're always going to be here. No matter which, no matter which beacon you go to. In fact, we're going to leave them here in green, and we're going to go to the other towers. I said beacon, I meant towers. We're going to go to the other towers, and we're going to take a look and see if they're still there. You can also upload yourself. If you do that, and you didn't mean to do that, it does confirm. It does ask you for confirmation. It says, are you sure you want to do that? It's going to drop all your inventory. And if you accidentally click accept because you thought you were doing something else, it's not the end of the world. Go ahead and spawn in. And if you've got friends on the server, have them fly you quickly to where the tower was where you dropped. Grab your stuff. You can also upload creatures. Any creature that's within a small radius of this tower, such as my Mesopithecus and my Pteranodon, will be available for upload. I'm going to go ahead and upload Georgina to show you what I'm talking about. If you upload Dino and you accept, Georgina is gone. Now if you go back to the tower and you say transmit ARK data, download creatures data, and you pick Georgina and you download her, she will return. Here she is. None worse for the wear. In fact, her earned XP is even still intact, which is awesome. Now we're approaching the red tower, which at Halloween time becomes the orange tower, by the way. And we're going to take a look to see if our items are still at this tower, if we can grab them back out. And also I wanted to point out that not every server supports the transfer of items or dinos or players. It's a good idea to find out before you start doing that sort of thing if the server you're going to or if the server you're leaving supports those items. And the easiest way, of course, is to go to a tower and look, or just to ask somebody who, ask the admin or ask somebody who's there to see if it's something that you can do. If we go to our ARK data at this tower, there are our items. They're still here. We've got our Mesopithecus's helmet, so we can put that back on her. And we can do all of our dino stuff here as well. So that's pretty cool. Whoops. Let's go ahead and put our helmet back on our Mesopithecus. Georgina. There she is. And thank you guys for checking this out. I hope that this informed you a little bit about the towers. If any of it was a little mystery to you and you wanted to see some of it in action. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.